Good afternoon, dear students. We were learning models. By now, we have done 3 points of model. What were they? May, might, and can. We have done these 3 points by now. Now we will learn further this topic. Now we will discuss about could. Where we use could in our daily life in English. To expect polite request. If we want to make polite request to someone, then we use could. For example, could you tell me the way to the nearest inn? There are many examples. If you want to make polite request to someone, then we use could. Could you help me in this matter? Could you lend me 100 rupees? There are many examples as you like. Could you help me in this matter? There are many examples. Second point, to expect past ability. To expect past ability. If you had power to do something in the past, but now not, then use could. If you had power, capacity to do something in the past, but now not, then use could. To expect past ability. For example, I could swim when I was young. I could swim when I was young. My late grandfather could read without spectacles. There are many examples as you like. My late grandfather could read without spectacles. There are many examples. To express polite request, to express past ability. Now third point is to express suggestion. If you want to make suggestion to someone, then use could. For example, could we meet at the railway station? Could we go for a picnic today? To express suggestion, we use could. For 3 points, we use could. To express polite request, to express past ability, to express suggestion. For these 3 points, we use could. Now, We will learn about wood, where we use wood. To express desire or wish. To express desire or wish, we use would. अपनी इच्छा व्यक्त करने के लिए हम वुड का प्रयोग करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई वुड लाइक टू हैव ए कप ऑफ टी. आई वुड लाइक to sit there. There are many examples. If you want to express your wish or desire, then use would. Second point, to know wish, desire, to know wish, desire of someone. To know wish or desire of someone, we also use would. For example, would you like to have a cup of tea? Would you like to read books? Would you like to go to cinema? There are many examples. Third point, to express preference. Preference means to tell something better than any other thing. To express preference, for example, I would rather die than beg. I would rather die than beg. I would rather starve than steal. मैं भीख मांगने की अपेक्षा मरना अच्छा समझता हूँ. I would rather starve than steal. There are many examples. Fourth point is to express polite request. To express polite request. If you want to make polite request to someone, then use would. For example, would you please open the window? Would you please close the door? Would you mind moving a little? There are many examples. Now, fourth point, to express polite request. Fifth point, to express past habit. If we want to express past habit, then we use would. For example, नेहरू जी, गांधी जी, नेहरू जी, गांधी जी, गांधी जी would wear dhoti only. Gandhi ji would wear dhotis only. Nehru ji would go to jail many times. We would sit in the cafe and talk for hours. There are many examples. We would sit in the cafe and talk for hours. Fifth point, to express past habit. Gandhiji would wear dhoti only. We would sit in the cafe and talk for hours. Our sixth point, to express unreal condition. To express unreal condition. For example, would that I were a bird? Would that I were a millionaire? Would that I were a king? Would that I were a king? There are many examples. So we have 6 points of this auxiliary. Okay? We have 6 points of this auxiliary. To express wish or desire. I would like to sit here. I would like to go there. I would like to have a cup of tea. To no wish or desire, would you like to have a cup of tea? Would you like to go there? Would you like to sit here? There are many examples. To express past ability, to express past habit, to express past habit, we would sit in the cafe and talk for hours. He would drink in you. Gandhiji would wear dhotis only. Nehruji would go to jail many times. There are many examples. To express unreal condition, to express past habit, to express preference, we have done these points. Now, we will discuss about must. Where we use must. To express must, हम कहते हैं ये काम तो मस्ट का मतलब जरूरी भी होता है. मस्ट का मतलब क्या होता है? जरूरी भी होता है. कंपल्शन, जरूरी मस्ट होता है. टू एक्सपेक्ट मॉरल ऑब्लिगेशन, टू एक्सपेक्ट मॉरल ऑब्लिगेशन, नैतिक जिम्मेवारी के लिए, नैतिक जिम्मेवारी के लिए हम मस्ट का प्रयोग करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी हैव टेकन रेस्ट, we have taken rest. Now we must start our work. Students have spent a long holiday. Now they must join the school. Now they must do their homework. There are many examples. Second point, to express emphatic advice. जोरदार सलाह के लिए, जोरदार सलाह के लिए. If you want to express emphatic advice, if you want to give emphatic advice to someone, then use must. For example, you must consult a good doctor. You must work hard to top the list. There are many examples. Third point, to expect prohibition, मनाही के लिए, मनाही के लिए आपने किसी काम के लिए किसी को मना करना है, प्रोहिबिट करना है, तो आप उसमें मस्ट का प्रयोग करेंगे. यू मस्ट नॉट टच माई आर्टिकल. You must not go there. You must not touch electric wire. You must not touch electric wire. You must not touch my articles. You must not touch electric wire. There are many examples. You must not go there. You must not enter my room without my permission. There are many examples. To express compulsion. To express compulsion, necessity. To express necessity. For example, if you want to deposit money in the bank, you must have an account. If you want to deposit money in the bank, you must have an account. If you want to make a license, you must have an ID. So it is compulsion and necessity. Then we use must. Next point, to express inevitability. To express inevitability, जो बात अटल हो, पक्की हो, टल नहीं सकती, अटलता के लिए. अटलता के लिए जो बात पक्की हो, टल नहीं सकती, उसके लिए मस्ट का प्रयोग करेंगे. मैन मस्ट डाई. It is truth, man must die. Things must be ceased. It is inevitable. It cannot be avoided. To express, next point, to express reference. For example, he is wise. He is very wise. He is very wise. He must be a scholar. Must be a scholar. There are many examples. We have done must. Now we will do ought. Where we use ought. Ought to. to express moral duty, to express moral duty. We ought to serve our aged पेरेंट्स, हमें अपने बूढ़े माँ बाप की सेवा करनी चाहिए, ये हमारी क्या है, मॉरल ड्यूटी है. वी ought to help the poor, हमें गरीबों की सहायता करनी चाहिए, ये हमारी मॉरल ड्यूटी है. मॉरल ड्यूटी के लिए हम ought का प्रयोग करेंगे. Second point, to expect reference, better reference. To expect better reference or views. For example, you ought to read this book. You ought to have come here earlier. You ought to have come here earlier. We use ought. To express moral duty, to express better views or reference. You ought to read this book. You ought to have come here earlier. There are many examples in life. Now we will discuss will or shall, where we use will. Will or shall. Will. In ordinary English, in general English, we use shall with I and we. In general English, in ordinary English, we use shall with I and we. But in model auxiliary, we use will with I and we, but in different condition. But in different condition. What are they? Yes. First, to express promise. To express promise. I will give you a reward if you stand first. I will give you a reward if you stand first. मैं तुम्हें इनाम दूंगा यदि तुम प्रथम आते हो. To accept promise. I will help you in difficulty. There are many examples. I will help you in difficulty. First point is to express promise. We use will with I and we. With I and we. Second point, to express टू एक्सप्रेस थ्रेट, धमकी के लिए। यदि हमने किसी को धमकी देनी है तो आई और वी के साथ विल का प्रयोग करेंगे हम। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई विल किल यू इफ यू blab. I will kill you if you blab. Blab means to reveal secret. I will punish you if you misbehave. I will punish you if you misbehave. So to express threat, we use will with I and we. Third point, to express I and we will with I and we use will. To express threat, to express promise, to express God, to express intention. इंटेंशन मीन्स इरादा व चाहत। यदि आप अपना इरादा व्यक्त करना चाहते हैं तो आप विल का प्रयोग करेंगे आई और वी के साथ। आई विल नॉट गो देयर, आई विल नॉट टेल अ लाई। To express intention, we use will with I and we. For 3 points, we use will with I and we. Sorry. To express promise, to express threat, to express intention. Now we will do shall. But here we use shall with second and third person. With second and third person. In ordinary English, we use shall with I and we, but in model auxiliaries, we use shall with second and third person. First point, to express threat. For example, you shall be punished for your misbehavior. You shall be punished for your misbehavior. If you want to give threat to someone for second or third person, then use shall. Second point, to express promise. वायदे के लिए आप सेकंड और थर्ड पर्सन के साथ शैल का प्रयोग करेंगे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू शैल बी awarded if you stand first. If you stand first, तुम्हें इनाम दिया जाएगा यदि तुम प्रथम आते हो। To express threat, to express promise. These are common points for shall and will. Third point is different. What is the third point? Now, to express command. Command. For example, you shall do it at once. You shall go there. You shall post this letter at once. You shall post this letter at once. They shall do it just now. There are many examples. For these 3 points, we use shall with second and third persons. To express command, to express promise, to express threat. To step by step, we are learning models. But you will not learn this topic unless you use in your daily life, unless you speak in your daily life. Always use model auxiliaries. Speak something. When you will speak something, then you will come to know about this topic. Please speak something. We in our daily life, we express our views, wish. We express our feelings. And such types of points we always use in our daily life. But we don't speak English, then how we shall use these model auxiliaries? So please speak something. When you speak, when you express your views, then you will find out. Then you will feel the necessity of these model auxiliaries. So please speak something. And as far as possible, learn 5 words meaning daily. Because vocab is the second name of English, I have already told you. Easily you can find. It is not necessary that you will search those meanings in your books and notebooks. Easily you can find everywhere. Wandering here and there, you will find these meanings. You have to know the meaning only. What is the meaning? So please learn English and learn vocab simultaneously, so that one day you may be able to speak, to write, to make learn English. I think today this is sufficient for you. Be alert, be safe, maintain social distance. Thank you and have a nice day.